Good morning, everyone. We are here to present the Stakes Congruence Contingency Evaluation Model. Before we proceed to the model, let us know first Mr. Robert E. Stake. Robert E. Stake is Director of the Center for Instructional Research and Curriculum Evaluation at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. He is one of several educational researchers who created theory and practice for educational program evaluation in the 1960s. One of his work is the Stakes Congruence Contingency Evaluation Model. Now that we know Mr. Robert E. Stake, let's proceed to the framework of model. Evaluation models are used in curriculum as a process of assessing the appropriateness of a curriculum for a context. As with approaches to curriculum evaluation, evaluation models can be divided into scientific and humanistic models. For this presentation, we will look at the scientific model, the Robert Stakes Congruence Contingency Evaluation Model. So now, let's operationally define first the term congruency and contingency. Contingency refers to the degree of alignment between what was desired and what was actually achieved, while contingency refers to the relationship between one variable and another. For example, between curriculum and the community context. According to Robert Stake 1975, he claimed that curriculum evaluation is not complete unless three categories of data have been made. These categories of data are antecedents, transactions, and outcomes.
Number 1. Antecedents. Any condition which exists before teaching and learning. It means include data on students and teachers, the curriculum to be evaluated, and the community context. Number 2. Transaction. Any interaction the student may have with the curriculum materials and the classroom environment, the process of teaching, that include time allotment, sequence of steps, social climate, and community flow. Lastly, number 3, outcomes. Outcomes relationship among the variables in three categories: antecedents, transactions, and outcomes, products, achievements, attitude, and motor skills that encompass student learning in the form of understanding, skills, and values or attitudes, as well as the effects of the curriculum on the teacher, student, and the school.
Stakes model of curriculum evaluation is more than just an evaluation process. Stakes model also looks at the development of the curriculum when using this model. It is necessary to compare the developed curriculum with what actually happens in the classroom. There are 6 key terms broken down into 2 groups of 3 that you need to know in order to understand Stakes model, and they are as follows.
Development stage, potential prerequisites, potential curriculum, potential results.
Evaluation stage, prerequisites applied in context, evaluation of operational curriculum, and actual results.
Prerequisites. The prerequisites is another way of saying before, or the state of the context before the intervention of teaching. This includes students' attitude, motivation, prior academic performance, teacher characteristics, and more. In the development stage, the teachers need to identify what are some potential prerequisites that may impact learning. In the evaluation stage, the evaluators determine what prerequisites actually impact the curriculum. In other words, there is a comparison of what anticipated and what actually was the case in terms of prerequisites.
Potential and operational curriculum. Potential curriculum is the dream curriculum that is developed. It includes everything that the teachers wants to do. The operational curriculum is what was actually used. There is normally discrepancy between the two, as it difficult to cover all of the material and use of all activities. The evaluation will examine the difference between these two aspects of curriculum as another criterion for assessing the quality of curriculum.
In addition, interactions among students and teachers, students and resource people addresses students' potential interactions with curriculum materials and classroom environment. At this stage, educators gauge how planned curriculum is affected by time allocation, space arrangements, and communication flow, attention directed at teaching process. In the curriculum planning stage, educators contemplate how the engagements considered actually play out when the curriculum is applied and evaluated.
Potential versus actual results. Potential results are what the teachers hope to see as a result of the use of the curriculum. Actual results are the real performance of the students. The difference between the potential or the desired results and actual results is another indicator of the quality of the curriculum in SCADE's model.
Moreover, these are anticipated and acquired outcomes, including student achievement, attitudes and motor skills, impact on teachers' perceptions of their competence, and influence on administrators' actions. Long-term results must be considered.
Stakes model provide evaluators with an opportunity to compare the desired outcome with the actual outcome. The benefit of this is that it is curriculum developers that set the criteria of evaluation. All the evaluators do is determine if the curriculum performed in a manner that is consistent with the idea of the developers.
In conclusion, the concept of this model is to give a broad base for program improvement and identifies factors related to the success or failure of the total program. The advantage of this model are first, it gives direct attention to the needs of those for whom evaluation is being done. Second, flexible to the unique needs of participants and relies on insider knowledge. Third, allows the evaluator to focus on issues that are priority. Lastly, looks program from different viewpoints. The limitations of this program are subjective, stresses complexity rather than simplicity, labor-intensive, and not suitable for making generalizations or to developing theories.